You can vibe code a brand new product over a weekend, but how do you actually get customers? Distribution is literally where startups go to die. So today we're diving into the absolute bleeding edge of autonomous marketing agents. No fluff, just the raw infrastructure, the exact tools, and the hardcore data on how to actually build machines that acquire customers for you while you sleep. Let's get right into it.
Because, look, customer acquisition is the absolute biggest bottleneck for founders right now. Building the thing, that's the easy part. Getting people to actually open their wallets remains absolutely brutal. And if you can't solve distribution, literally nothing else matters.
But what if you didn't have to do it manually? Seriously, what if an AI could fully run your entire Facebook ad stack? Today, we're breaking down the exact, step-by-step operational blueprint to deploy cloud-hosted agents that autonomously research, create, publish, and optimize your entire customer acquisition pipeline.
Section 1. The Customer Acquisition Problem and the AI for WordPress model. To ground all of this in reality, we're going to look at a highly specific case study detailed by Cody and Greg, which is monetizing an AI-first software project right inside a legacy market.
The sheer scale of this opportunity is honestly massive, yet most tech founders just completely ignore it. Think about this for a second. 43% of the entire internet is powered by WordPress. 43%. That is a massive, highly validated market, absolutely full of legacy software just waiting to be disrupted by AI.
And as Cody and Greg point out, we aren't just guessing what the market wants here. We're targeting proven needs. Take Yoast SEO. Instead of just giving you red and green dots, imagine an agent that actually restructures your content and writes the meta tags for you. Or WP Forms, replaced by conversational agents that actually qualify your leads. For WooCommerce, you build an AI storekeeper that writes product descriptions and handles abandoned cart flows. And Akismet becomes a proactive AI security guard. These are incredibly proven needs.
And here's exactly how you monetize it. You don't sell them individually, you bundle them. You offer a single package that replaces all of those disparate, expensive legacy plugins, and you sell token-based access with a base tier set strictly at $29 a month. So you're offering a fraction of the legacy cost, but with 10 times the capability. But having the product is only step 1.
Section 2, Automated Acquisition and Content Creation Engine. So how do we actually sell this $29 subscription completely autonomously? Well, this is where the marketing agent steps in. Let's break down the exact content creation stack.
Here is the exact, uncompromised workflow. First up, the agent fires off API calls to Perplexity to scrape Reddit. Why Reddit? Because that's where WordPress users actually go to complain about their pain points. Next, it takes those specific pain points and feeds them directly into Kai AI and Google Nano Banana to bulk generate static creatives. And it cross-references every single output against strict brand style guides, checking the exact fonts and colors. Finally, for video, it uses HeyGen and CDance to stitch together AI avatar user-generated content that speaks directly to the pain points it just scraped. The agent executes this entire stack on its own.
And where does all that highly specific content go? Facebook ads. Now, forget basic interest targeting. Facebook's Andromeda algorithm literally acts like a heat-seeking missile. It maps out the specific image, the text, the video script, and the landing page context, and automatically finds your exact hyper-niche buyer. Facebook has fundamentally become the most lethal B2B acquisition channel out there, simply because the AI does all the heavy targeting for you, provided your agent feeds it highly specific creative.
Section 3, Operations and Data Warehousing. Now, an agent obviously can't make smart decisions without a memory. So let's look at the actual infrastructure required to run this out in the cloud.
The crucial point here is this specific pipeline, because an agent needs unified data. Step 1, you pull live data from your sources: Facebook ads, Google Analytics, PostHog, HubSpot, and Stripe. Step 2, you use the open source pipeline Airbyte to safely route all that data. Step 3, it all lands in a ClickHouse data warehouse. And finally, Step 4, your agent, which you can host on Heroku or Railway, reads that centralized data to understand exactly which ad drove that $29 Stripe transaction.
Armed with that infrastructure, the agent runs a very strict operations protocol. It deploys exactly 2 ad sets per day. Within each ad set, it runs 5 ads. It operates on a rigorous 48-hour feedback loop. It queries the data warehouse, automatically kills the losers, and promotes the winners into a primary pool to compete for the main budget. It does this relentlessly, round the clock, without any human intervention.
Section 4, Pitfalls, API bans, and entropy.
Let's be totally transparent here. If you try to build this right now, you are going to hit two massive brick walls.
The first wall is the API ban. Doing this the wrong way, which means spamming the API and pulling hundreds of millions of rows of data, violates their terms of service and leads to an instant ban, no questions asked. The right way, and honestly the only way to survive, is to use the API for writes only, publishing new content, pausing the losers, and promoting the winners. All your read data should be coming from your Airbyte to ClickHouse pipeline. Stop spamming Facebook.
The second major pitfall is entropy. If left alone, an agent will get stuck in a creative rut, just recycling the same tired ideas. You solve entropy by having the agent scrape the Facebook ads library to study competitor angles, and by using the ViralLow API to pull transcripts from trending TikTok and Instagram Reels in your category. You inject this fresh market data back into the agent's prompt to keep the creative output highly volatile and actually effective.
Section 5. Mandatory core review and takeaways. We've covered a massive amount of technical ground today, so let's lock in the exact framework.
Take a second to really absorb these metrics. This is the uncompromised architecture. Your target is a legacy market like WordPress, commanding 43% of the internet. You monetize at a strict $29 a month base tier. Your agent deploys exactly 2 ad sets a day with 5 ads per ad set. It optimizes on a 48-hour feedback loop, making decisions based strictly on data piped through Airbyte and warehoused in ClickHouse. Do not deviate from these numbers if you are building this from scratch.
And that leads us to our singular conclusion. Today's takeaway: stop imposing your ideas on the market. Instead, become an agent jockey who hard codes domain knowledge for continuous feedback loops. You're no longer guessing what works, you're building machines that listen and react to the market for you.
Which brings us to a major friction point, and I really want to hear your raw take on this. Hardcore debate time. Regarding fully autonomous Facebook ads agents, is this a genius design that will literally print money? Or is it a guaranteed money pit that will just burn your budget in the cloud? I want to know what you think, so leave your specific reason below.
And for those of you who are actually ready to start building this, leave a comment below right now to trigger our cartoon animation. The second you do, my system will instantly send you the full tool checklist and the complete operational mind map we just covered. Get in the comments. Tell me if this is genius or a money pit, and I'll send you the exact blueprints. See you in the next one.